Tokyo is an incredible place to visit, and in my experience, an even more incredible place to live. But finding English books can be tough. Physical copies of single issues of comics are not available through Amazon here, and shipping from overseas is prohibitively expensive. But there are places you can get them, and in a moment I'll show you where. As for manga, outside of ordering online, there's only one place I know of to get them. They carry English books and graphic novels too, so let's get started here at Kinukin Shinjuku. Very quick aside here. First, I'm a relatively new voice on YouTube, and all I want to do is spread love for comics and celebrate all the awesome things that they can do and say and be. If that sounds like your jam too, you know what to do if you want more good vibes on the comic book videos. Kinukin is super close to Shinjuku Station, located upstairs in this Nitori building. It looks like a furniture store when you first enter, but go up in the elevator and you'll find a bookstore. There's a big English language kids section, a non-fiction section, and a big fiction section too. But further in you'll find the Amekomi, or American comics. The section is a little bit small, but they have a mixture of all kinds of stuff. They don't really have omnibuses except for one. I was surprised to see this amalgam book here. There's kind of a random bunch of Marvel and DC trade paperbacks, and some of them are quite recent, so it looks like they keep up to date a little bit. No single issues here though. The manga section here is much bigger, and the only place I've seen manga in English anywhere in Tokyo. I'm much more into American comics these days, so I don't keep up with what manga is coming out in English so much. It's fun to come here and see what came out recently. Next, we'll pop over to Shibuya, where there's a big underground mandarake. There are a lot of steps down. At first I was worried that I had made a mistake and gone somewhere I wasn't supposed to. There's so much random stuff down here. Figures, CDs, books, manga, but there's also a small American comic section. Most of it is Japanese translations, but if you look through, you'll find some English ones here and there. I found a bunch of Transformers books, some Deadpool, some Spider-Man, and this hardback copy of Spider-Man Reign, which I decided to buy. I also happened to see this super big Spider-Verse bear brick too, that's pretty cool. Alright, on to the American comic specialty stores. First up is Verse in Ikebukuro. Not far from the station, but a little tricky to find if you don't know where it is. It's up a spiral staircase in a small alley, off this large square. In Japan, sometimes it's considered rude to take pictures and videos. I didn't feel like it was a problem in a large store like Mandarake or Kinokuniya, but Verse is small and manned by only one person, and I didn't feel comfortable asking to take pictures or videos in there. So these pictures are from their website and their blue sky. In Verse, you'll find single issues of American comics. The new stuff goes on sale on Saturday here in Japan instead of Wednesday, I guess because of shipping times from the distributors. They have a few long boxes of back issues, but the bulk of their stock is trade paperbacks. They have about 2,500 in English and around 1,000 in Japanese. They sell a few extra things like keychains and posters and stickers, but unlike comic stores elsewhere, the two comic shops that we have in Tokyo focus on the comics themselves, rather than anything else. It's a super niche market and the store spaces are super small. And specialized card and figure shops exist already separately in Japan, so there's no real need to cross over. I think this store is smaller than a lot of living rooms in the US, and maybe about the size of my mum's back in England. Last stop, Bliss Comics in Akihabara. Similar to Verse, around 2,500 English language books and 1,000 Japanese translations. Bliss has way more back issues than Verse has. I really wonder how the issues they have even wound up here. New releases come out every Saturday here too. And for now, that's it. I have a few years to wait until the paperwork goes through, but my dream is to open Clarion Comics as a store here in Tokyo, so maybe I'll get to be lucky number 3. If you know of anywhere that I've missed, please let me know, because I would love to go check it out.